I had everyone. He jumped up. Late night, as they say. No, I had a fit of coughing and I just couldn't go back to sleep. Never even went to sleep in the first place. But anyway, here I am. And I've only had a couple of hours. Jumped up, made myself a cup of tea. Didn't even get a shower or a shave. So I'll get one when I finish this. Get one when I finish this. Anyway, it's the film and TV review. And I hope I'll be able to talk about a couple of films. Watch some bad films though. And I mean dreadful. Watching these are so easy can get, on YouTube and things. But I've watched a couple of good ones as well. I was watching one last night called Blackwater. Well, it wasn't last night, it was the early hours of this morning. The early hours, because I couldn't sleep. And I'm sort of late hours, shall we say the late hours, so it must have been about 3 o'clock in the morning I started to watch it. Called Blackwater. So I thought, oh, shocking. I'm for giggly 20-something girls, if you know what I mean. 20-something. 4 of them. And you get to this, I don't know where they are, somewhere in America. Blackwater. And if you can have a look, if you can have a look at YouTube and put Blackwater in, watch it yourselves. And well, lay in bed and watched it. Excuse me while I sleep, this cup of tea. Dead hot. Anyway, I watched that. That was absolutely dreadful. And they go camping and things, And one of them, says, "Are you sure that it's going to be safe?" And yeah, we'll have a laugh and all this. And you see it on the phone to this child. Put your grandmother on. Oh, I do miss you. Oh, I love you. Hi, Mom. Love you. Be back. Then you see footsteps and all these hills of eyes fellas. These excuse me, these banjo playing people with bibs and braces on. Ding, ding, ding. All them type of fellas. Dirty faces they had as well. Dirty faces. And I mean dirty, not like they'd been working or anything like that, just had dirty faces, never had a wash in their lives, So anyway, if you want to watch it, watch it. If you don't want to watch it, don't blame you. Anyway, let's see, Chris. Football. Feel sorry for Robbo. Don't like to see my Celts brothers outclassed. They had no midfield. Should have played Route 1. Germans won't have it so easy after this, in my opinion. Richard Hutchinson. Hiya, Frank and JK. No, JK's not with me today. How are you all doing? Liverpool key area of signings is a left-sided centre-back, number 6 on the right wing. When is on Sloot press conference? What do you think about the first game of the Euro? Alan Hansen get well soon. Yeah. Look, this is about films, mate. Mate, honestly. You know, talk about football later, please, if you want. Morning, Frank. Hope you're well, says Paul. I've just jumped up, Paul. Can't wait to get a shower. Gary Rigby. Morning, Frank. I watched In Bruges last night. Great. Colin Farrell, one of my favourite actors. Brendan Gleeson. Funny. But I tell you who stole the show, Ralph Fiennes. I haven't seen that for a few years. I'll watch that again. It's a brilliant film. That's in my opinion. Bit tragic as well. Darryl. Millwall goalkeeper, age 26. Chris. Good morning. What's this? It's nicer this way around as we are an hour later. I've been awake for a few hours now already. I've only been awake for a few minutes, to be honest. Norman, morning, Frank and chat. And Paul Turner. Weather not getting any better, Frank. Saw a brass monkey crying its eyes out. It's absolutely ridiculous. And it's got, apparently we're going to be in for big high winds, aren't we, as well? Big high winds. And obviously, did you rate Kirk Douglas? Like, I liked him in some films, not all. I only liked him. I never liked Kirk Douglas. He was always something snidey about. I mean, like in real life, there was always something snidey about him, in my opinion. He was absolutely brilliant, and what a cracking film was Tunes of Glory. True story. He was a French officer, and he was defending 4 lads who were earmarked to be shot, executed in the French army for this general who didn't want any cowards or whatever. Cracking film, black and white, gives you the authenticity, if you like, of how the war was. It's a really good film. Try and catch you. But Douglas, he was good in it, Douglas. He was very good in it. I try to avoid, I've always tried to avoid them. Excuse me while I slurp this. So Kirk Douglas, Chris says, Rob Fiennes, an English patient. Yeah, outstanding. Great actor. I seen him. When I seen him in Bruges, I said to myself, this fella's very versatile. Great actor. Great actor because he can play any. He can play comedy. He can play dramatic. He can play the typical English gentleman. He can play everything, this fella. And I've seen him at the Grand Budapest Hotel. Has anybody seen that? If you haven't, get onto it. The Grand Budapest Hotel. And he's brilliant in that as well. Some great stars in it. Actually, cameos. Very good. Norman says it's unseasonably cold summer in the UK. Unseasonably. I don't know. Have you ever really had a good summer? You'll have a week or two, and that's it. The rest is cloud. I always remember when one summer I was having a barbecue, and it was in the July, and he invited people. I said, be on the alert. I said, one weekend, I'll just invite you, Be in July. Yeah, okay. Every weekend, it lashed down. I'm going back a few years ago. Gary Digby, Mr. Shrame would do well. R8 is another great film, by the way. Is that about pool, R8? Pool. I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it. Yeah, Douglas and Spartacus, says Chris. I'm trying to think of one. I was looking at something, and he was in a film. This was like a sort of documentary about him, and he was one of his co-stars. I think it was a co-star. I don't know. And they were always together, and she went missing and never returned. Obviously, she was murdered or something. That was only like a few weeks ago. Looking at that, I just that's it. I don't know where he was. Just never liked him. I'd rather have a son, Michael Douglas. He was alright. What did you think of the Itcher and the actor Rutger Hauer, Paul Turner? Paul, I thought it was a very good film, actually. And I think there was a message in it. Be careful hitching. Be careful hitching. It's like anything, isn't it? It's like anything. Be careful hitching. Hitchhiking, especially girls. You watch them American crime programs, and I'm talking about the reality. I'm not talking about fictionalized things. And you see, it's like two young girls hitchhiking in America, ended up dead. Ended up dead. So yeah. But look, I think he was Dutch. I think he's Dutch. He's all right, I suppose. Norman, there was a channel called Movies for Men. There used to be great films on there. It's not on anymore. Probably because people took offence to the name Movies for Men. Ridiculous. Yeah, I understand. I understand. Did I say hello to John Conway? Good morning, Frank. John Conway. Did I say hello to you there? Did I say good morning to you, John? I don't know whether I did. I'm quite so sure. Sorry if I didn't, but and Chris Dixie. Sorry, lads, but it's 30 centigrade here. Montenegro. Montenegro. And actors like actors that remind me of each other, Kirk Douglas and Burt Lancaster. Yeah, I'll tell you why. There used to be an impersonator named Frank Gorshin. Oh, Frank Gorshin, or Gorsh, was it just Gorsh or Gorshin anyway? He played the Joker in the '60s Batman series. No, not the Joker, the Riddler. And he used to take off Burt Lancaster, a great impersonator, but he always took those off. A little bit, all this. Taking up Burt and big I can't. I go Burt. All this nonsense. And that's why you're thinking about them two together. Burt Lancaster. He had another side to him, didn't he? Bert. I always remember, I was just looking at something a few years ago, and it was about a great French actress, Jean Moreau. They were talking to her just about the train, the film, The Train, that Lancaster went to France to make true story about a train of France during the Second World War. And what she said about him, she hated him with a vengeance. She just come home and said it. She said, I hate that man. Hate him. Burt Lancaster. I didn't mind better. That's a question, Frank, and anyone else of two actors they get mixed up with. People get mixed up with me and Brad Pitt. and I'm not an actor. That's any good. Paul Turner, he's Dutch, Frank, but he's sadly put, yeah, I know. Yeah. There was a film God, don't watch that, where he's a blind man. And I thought, I'm not having this. Oh, no, I wouldn't watch it, you know. Hello, Mr. Dolmeo. Piss off, you. Steering the gig man. He's always at gigs. He's always at working gigs by unknown artists to me. Blatchett and Paltrow. Christix. Oh, do you mean Kate Blanchett and Gwyneth Paltrow? Yeah, 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 Kate, yeah, Kate, yeah. OTW. Morning, Frank and Chatters. Chris is Blanchett and Paltrow. No, Kate Blanchett. Jazz Reynolds, big up, Frank. I watched The Expendables yesterday, but there's a couple, isn't it? There's about 4 of them. Jazz. There's a franchise of them. Not one. No, Frank. Pitt's not as famous as you. Oh, yeah. Brad. Don't mind Brad, because have you seen World War Z? World War Z. It's good, isn't it? And as I said to you, I think it was last week, watch Killing Them Softly with Brad Pitt. Good. It's good. Steve Evans. Favourite actors: De Niro, Lindsay, Robert De Niro, yeah. Oh, Robert Lindsay. Robert Lindsay, Drew Schofield, David Morrissey, Ian Hart. You know what? Putting them together there, Steve. I was doing something up at the studios for Colin McEwen. And he put me in this, like, I don't know, like a room. And I was freezing. He had me there for about 2 hours. But I went to, I was standing there, not there. Anyway, the director come in, he was cameras and things, lights came in. And he said, all right, we'll start. I said, you can off. I said, I've been standing here. I said, I don't know how long. I said, I'm absolutely freezing. There's nothing in here. You want me to talk about a certain person on film? I said, ended up doing it, like. They brought a meeting in for me. But that's just the time I met both Ian and they were up there. They were doing something. And they were there, Ian Hart and David Morris, chatting. This is before I went into that bleeding room, though. When I did that, Ian Hart had just finished playing Dr. What he played Dr. Watson in Sherlock Holmes. I said, oh, I'll have a look at that, Ian. Wait for that. He's just talking about it. Just finished. Never watched it though. Yeah. Brendan Gleeson, Michael Sheen. Michael Sheen's a Sean Connery, Stephen Graham. Do you know what? Now you those, David Morrissey and Ian Hart have met, chatted to him. And there's one other that I even went to his birthday party, and that's Stephen Graham. Went to his birthday party, mate. Nice lad. But promoted the show. Don't know whether you know about that. A lot of people, great friends of his, by the way, don't talk to him about since then. Good Reds, big Reds, just dropped them like a ton of bricks. Stephen. Oh yeah, hang on. Michael Sheen, great actor, Michael. Sean Connery, well. Jean Reno, brilliant Jean Reno. And Vincent Cassel, another great French actor, brilliant. Brilliant. Great. Drew Schofield, oh, never seen today. Hello, Drew's a friend of mine. Never seen his name. So out of what? All those. Drew Schofield, David Morrissey, Ian Hart, and Stephen Green. Jeez. Met them. Burt Lancaster, The Train, Birdman of Alcatraz, Crimson Pirates, all classics, yeah. But as I said, Scottish Bear, Jean Moreau is co-star in it, French actress, great actress, by the way. Should have heard about him. Whoa. She just let go. Out. No bed. I've got to do something. Like this. Excuse me a minute. I've got to just. I'm not going anywhere. Right, that's still there. Crimson Pirate, yeah. Birdman of Alcatraz, yeah. Brilliant. Well, what about The Professionals as well? And there's quite a few with Bertie. There's quite a few. And he was really good. Really good. But he has a bit of a background, unfortunately, which you wouldn't think of. It's when Hollywood keep things quiet. Norman, what do you mean mixed up? I thought I tuned into the Brad film review, so you're not Brad Pitt then. Oh, what are you like? Scottish Bear, Chris Rock and Chris Tucker, I get mixed up with them. Yeah, go along with that. That's a good one, that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Hit the like, lads. I think they're all leaving me, by the way. Hit the like. Thank you, Chris. And Steve carries on by naming his favourite girl actors. Don't say actresses anymore, do you? You're not allowed to. Maxine Peake, brilliant. Toni Collette, yes. Julie Walters and Audrey Hepburn, great actors. What about Miss Comer? Stay. What about that? Surprised that you left her out there. One of the greatest actresses was Glenda Jackson. Betty Davis was the greatest actress I've ever seen. I'll tell you what, a film I watched yesterday, for this. And it was Catherine Zeta-Jones, where she was the cocaine queen. True story. But yes, still have changed there. Obviously getting on now. And as says, the Expendables, the first one, okay. Sly Stallone. Steve says, Al Pacino, Lancaster, Gary Oldman. There's loads, isn't there? Pacino, great actor, De Niro. I used to like Sean Penn. Tim Roth is one of my favourite actors. Benedict Cumberbatch. Great. And if anyone's seen The Courier, you'll see what I mean about him being a great actor. Benedict Cumberbatch. Played a fella named Gary Neville. Fantastic. True story. Espionage. Frank Carlyle, film and TV review. Like Dempsey and Makepeace or Toshack and King. No. She's all you. Frank, have you seen the others with Nicole? Love Nicole. Yes. Very clever film. Very clever film. Very clever indeed. Excuse me. It really is a clever film. Scottish Bear. My first comment should have been good morning, Frank. God bless. Thank you. God bless back. God bless back. Scottish Bear. The Bear Man. Phil Davis is a great British actor. He gets overlooked. Yes, he does. Phil Davis. So does Phil Daniels as well. He's a very good actor. But there's another actor I forget his first name. Toulis. Is it Gary Toulis? No, it's not Gary Toulis, is it? But his name is Toulis. Brilliant actor. British. Good actor. But is he forgetting his first name now? Roma watched a film the other night with De Niro, Grandpa at War Comedy. Funny it was. Plays a comedy films as well. Yeah. You want to watch it? Steve Evans, and I mentioned before as well, before Steve, Brendan Gleeson, one of my favourite actors. If you want to watch a comedy, not a comedy, like a comedy drama, is it? I don't know what a bloody is. Comedy or hell, I don't know. Lake Placid, the original Lake Placid, with Bill Pullman, Gleeson, Oliver Platt. Oliver Platt's a great actor. And Brigitte Fonda. Gleeson and Oliver Platt. Brilliant. So was Bridget Fonda, by the way. Anno, Stevie, and Nando. Oh, stop it. His name is Norman, Chris. He uses his wife's thing. His name's Norman. Stevie and Nando. Great act. That way could watch that film all day long, yeah. The Scottish bit. Have you seen Godzilla -1 on Netflix? Yet. It's a must. Do you know what? I started to watch it. When was it? Last week. And something happened. I started to watch it and something happened. And I never got back to watch it. I just started. It was the first 5 minutes. Not even that. And something happened. I had to do something. A phone call. Got distracted. But I will watch it. Godzilla -1. Yeah. Norman. Well, a film for children in a way, but it was watchable and fun. What was that? Oh, De Niro, Grandpa. I won't watch anything like that. I'm being honest. Albeit I love De Niro. Yeah, there are great comedies. I mentioned at the beginning the Grand Budapest Hotel. It's a brilliant film. Brilliant. Ralph Fiennes and a host of great cameos. The Scottish Charles Lawton. Now you're talking. I've seen him. In was a Fidelity Fence. What's that what it was called? Plays a barrister. Fantastic. It's like this one behind me, is it? I don't mean what Charles Lawton was in. Oh, what was it? Forget the name of it. What Charles Lawton was in. Wasn't for the defence. Marlene Dietrich was in it. Tyrone Power. You see Mutiny on the Bounty, the Charles Lawton. He was Captain Black. Off the bridge. Off the bridge. Mr. Fletcher. Off the bridge. Brilliant. Just watched. Uh, just watched that, says Paul Sarah, about Godzilla -1. Answer. Watch Banshees of Inisherin. It's incredible. Favourite Burt Lancaster, The Swimmer. Yeah, it was an unusual film, though. A very unusual film. The Swimmer. Where he swims to everyone's pool. Bed. Okay, bed. It's brilliant, Paul, bro. Says the bear. Bro. The latest Equalizer with Denzel is on YouTube too. Not bad. I'm afraid I won't watch anything like that. It's all predictable. I won't watch anything that's predictable. You know the outcome. I tell you what I don't watch. You know when you read a synopsis? Former special ops fella. God, yeah. Once it say former special ops, don't watch them. It's giving you a load of American heroic crap. Don't watch them. Georgie Comer. Missed out there, Steve Evans. Told you. Is great. It's all over the net. Surprised the Yanks. Yeah. Scouser. Scouser. Alison Steadman is a great actor. I love Abigail's part. I seen her walking down, walking up. She was filming that. I forget this. It was doing a documentary. And I forget this. It's amazing. Like some southern. I can see his face, but I don't know his name. And I stopped her. I said, I've got to show you something. And she went, oh. I said, I've got to show you this. And this fella said, oh, yeah, you've got to, I went, I'll behave yourself. Just showing her something you don't. He was over the road. These fellas walking up as well, you know. And filming. And I said to her, have a look at that. Showed her something emboldened. And she went, thank you, thank you. And kissed me. Thank you. And just walked up. Alison Steadman. believe what you see with a punch of the doubt. TW, the equaliser, Edwards Woodsworth, great. Denzel Washington. You can always, he's always predictable in film. You know, he's a good guy. Who else is good as well? Who do you think should be the next James Bond if he hasn't been picked? It should be Henry Cavill. That's who it should be. Steve Evans, Tim Rotter's brilliant Meantime and Made in Britain. I thought he was great in Tin Star, and it was filmed here as well. And he was in an interview, and they said, "Why did you pick Liverpool?" Because he had to come over, cross the Atlantic, because he was a detective or a policeman. And him and his family had to get out of there. I think it was Canada, was it? America. Anyway, they had to get out. And he came to Liverpool. He said, "Why did you come to Liverpool?" He said, "Because it's a great city. That's why." Just like that. That's what Tim Roth said. Because it's a great city. That's why. Oh, Tim. Excuse me. Really? I was in Sainsbury's the other day, and you know what? When you get the giggles, I got the giggles pushing that stupid trolley around on my own, because my mate who brought me up, he just goes wandering about. I just started thinking about George Scott when he said about Ron Yates and, Liverpool's defence. He was talking to the journalist, and he said, "Look at it, look at that. Colossus. Aye, Colossus." And then he said, "But will he be good in the defence?" The reporter asked all the journalist that. He said, "He can have an Ataraski and goal." Not and get past it. This is like, we can have Ataraski and goal. And I was just thinking, I just started laughing. You never been like that on the bus or anything, I was walking around with the bleeding trolley. Ataraski and goal. And I just started laughing, thinking about it. Oh. You can imagine Shankly. And he meant it. You can imagine Shankly. Everything that came out of his mouth meant. What a great philosopher he was. Liverpool. Great socialist. Good show, Frank, about Roth. In that Tin Star series about him starting as a policeman in Canada, that's right, and coming back to the pool. Brilliant. Christopher Walken says Gary Rigby is a great actor as well. Have you seen him now? I totally agree with you. I've seen him, and he played like a capo di capo, mafia, and I know that Patrick Sean Flannery was in it, and they were young lads, and they done something against the mafia. About 4 or 5 of them, and he went to them. I forget what film it was, and I've never seen it. I can't even put in. It was probably when he got to put his name in, and it'll come up. Christopher Walken, cracking film, really good film, because they thought that when the young lads seeing him and he was all nice and everything, they thought that he was a bit of a divvy. Christopher Walken, was a bit of a divvy. It was a cracking film. CW, that Makepeace girl was stunning. Makepeace. Are you talking about that TV series, Dempsey and Makepeace? Yeah, she was nice. If that's who you're thinking about, T. The Scottish Bear, Frank Lupin, on Netflix is incredible. David Toulis, yes. Paul Turner. Have you seen the film Vacancy? Cracking film. Cracking film. But Luke Wilson, it's a cracker. I think it's funny enough, it never gets mentioned. Never gets mentioned. I'm trying to. Do you know what, the girl? I think she's a great actress. He was the co-star. Played husband and wife, didn't he? Kate Beckinsale. I couldn't think of her name. Kate Beckinsale. Don't like her. I love her. Love her. So it's a very good film, that. Oh. David Toulis, Gary Rigby. Yeah, David Toulis. And he says he was great in Naked, a Michael Lee film. Enjoyed Bruce Willis in a semi-comedy role, Sleepover Bandits, with Billy Bob Thornton and Kate Blanchett. I like Billy Bob Thornton. I've seen him in La Fargo. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Billy Bob. Billy Bob Thornton. Trying to think. Oh, can't. Anyway, I love The Equalizer with Edward Woodward. I've got all 4 series on box set. Used to watch late on a weekend or in the mid to late 80s. Don't forget Edward Woodward in Callum. Yeah, Edward Woodward. That's a mad name, that, isn't it? Fancy naming your son whose surname was Woodward. Edward. Edward Woodward. Gary Rigby. Walker and the deer hunter and all sorts. Stand, yeah. Yeah, he was great. Excuse me. Norman says, what I noticed about a lot of these actors and actresses is they are not very happy in personal life, and shows fame and fortune does not guarantee happiness. Adam, Faith and Budgie, says Gary Rigby. It used to be, I tell you, he was happy in his personal life, and two actors married, and when they were married for years and years, no infidelity, no nothing. And when the wife died, they died right after. They died. One was an old French actor, you might have heard of him, called Charles Boyer. Charles Boyer did loads of Hollywood films, but he was French nevertheless. And Richard Widmark. Richard Widmark. When his wife died of many years, gave up. Gave up. Brilliant film, Naked with David Tooh. David Tooh is a great actor. I've never seen that though. Benny Hill, he would not be accepted now. I think he was funny. People made it. Benny Hill was brilliant. Comic genius. Comic genius. Benny Hill. It was just the way he pulled those stupid faces. Lee Marvin and Ernest Borgnine. Classic film that's overlooked. Emperor of the North Pole. Lee Marvin was brilliant. He could play one mean man, and yet he's played comedy as well. He was in a film with John Wayne. It's like the South Sea Islands. South Sea Islands. Donovan's Reef. Maybe, cracking film. Cracking film. Cesar Romero, he plays a priest. And it was a great film. John Wayne and Lee Marvin together. And Lee Marvin and, not Lee, John Wayne and Shetland Islands anyway. Victor McLachlan. Crackle film. Forget the name of it. Unfortunately. You'll know out there. Borgnine. Went to a school in Liverpool then. Ernesto Borgnine from Sicily. From Sicily. Sicilia. Died with his parents. On the way to America. 6-month waiting list. Couldn't speak a word of English. Put him in school. St. Francis Xavier's up in Shore Street, Salisbury Street. Learns his English there. Little schoolboy. Think about that. Ernesto Borgnine. And the Anglo-sized his name to Ernest Borgnine. Great actor, by the way. Oscar winner. Oscar winner. TW, Benny Hill, brilliant. On the buses, gonna get you, brother. Did you ever see that, Jack? Getting going out tonight. Going out tonight, down for your dolly birds. Going, oh, piss off, Jack. He's coughing him. Coughing off with all these young mini-skirted girls. I'm not gonna go and have a lie down, please. Go and have a lie down, Norman. Did you watch Confessions with? I couldn't stand him. Came from Southport, didn't he? Couldn't stand Robin Asquith. Couldn't stand him. But watch the Confessions. Confessions. We all did when we were younger, didn't we? Ian, thanks for your email. Morning all, grudge match with De Niro and Stallone was a good comedy. 2 aging boxers come out every time and to have one more fight. I like Stallone. I liked him. But he made too many Rockies, didn't he? You know, that's what spoils the thing. But if you're ever watching a television series, I think he's doing the second one now as we speak. It's called Tulsa King. Watch it. Tulsa King TV series. Only a short series, if you know what I mean. It doesn't go on like that. You know, series 1, episode 23. It doesn't go like that. Just a short. But he's making a second series. And that was made up. And I see made up. Becca Music. Hi, Mr. Carlyle. My dad, brackets Norman, told me about you recently. It's nice to meet you virtually. Thank you, Becca. Becca Music. That's great, that. That's great. Thank you. Thank you, Becca. Really appreciate it. Nice to meet you as well. Really honest. Frank, have you seen the Dead Zone with Christopher Walken? No, I tell you, no, no. Got these itches back on my stupid face. The Dead Zone. No, I haven't. I've seen Communion, which was a good film. Communion. It's unusual films as Christopher Walken. What was it, Frank? That says, I don't know what. I should have gone right down. I don't know. No, I must have been talking about. Was it a film or what? I don't know. Yeah, not really a surprise. Spending your life being someone else and often remote, like, yeah. Mark Simons. Clive Owen was perfect for Bond. Great actor in The International. And a great Red too. Yeah, he should have got it before Daniel Craig in. Mad, isn't it? Daniel Craig and his big head. Henry Cavill should be one better than him. I was watching Mission Impossible yesterday as well. Watched that Fallout one. I like the franchise. Then I watched the latest one because the other one's coming out soon. Um, I don't think there should be another Bond, in my opinion. They should finish it with Skyfall. The last one was predictable, Frank. It went downhill after M. Yeah. Never, I'm being honest, I've never liked Daniel Craig. I love Bond. Never watched it. I haven't watched it since he's been in. Just don't like him. Don't like Daniel Craig. And he's a great head. You can't like every red cunt. And I interviewed his granddad. Me. Granddad had an incredible life, by the way. In wartime. Incredible. I just couldn't say, I can't stand him. Mad, isn't it? And people say, have you seen this and have you seen that? With him, no, won't watch it. There's a few actors I won't watch. Was he in Terry and June? I don't know what you mean there, Gary. Terry and June. Russ Abbott, the lie detector test, is one of the funniest sketches ever. It's still on YouTube. Says the Scottish bear. You never heard of him, do you? You never heard of him. The lie detector test. It's funny, Emily. Just don't pull that stupid gob of his. Lie detector. No, he knew what happened to Natalie Woods, Christopher. Yeah, he did. He did. He knew. Seen a picture of him the other day. God blimey, you wouldn't recognise him now. Old man. Everyone's bloody dying. CW ripped Kevin Campbell. We all get to a certain age, don't we? You know, like you see footballers. And I was watching something on Naples. I like Naples. You know, it's a great city. And I thought, oh, what's this? I was just sitting there, you know, as you do, doing that, having a cup of tea. And I came up, you know, walking so, just walking around. And I'm going, I've been there, been there. Oh, look at that, yeah. And knowing what's around the corner. And they went, and this was done last year. Yeah, you know, 9 months ago, whatever. And it was when Napoli won the league as well. It wasn't because Napoli won the league. They were just going around. You think that we are great fans, which we are, all Liverpool fans. Every street was decorated, and it just stayed like that. Every street. They had life-size things of players out in the streets, life-size. And no markings, no nothing like that, no graffiti. Boy, did they celebrate. You know, and this is just a war, you know, certain areas. But it was everywhere. Like stalls, you know, he's going to the like markets and flea market, just going around. Stays in these apartments overlooking the sea. And because me and my ex-partner, then we got stuck in bloody. We spent 2 weeks in Sorrento and got stuck in Naples because there was a strike on the day we were coming home. Getting from the hotel to the airport, missed the plane. It was it was taxi as we got to the city centre. So we had to stay there. Would have cost us a lot more to come home that day, but they were flying us to Stansted. So I don't want to go to Stansted, I want to go back to Liverpool. And that was I forget how much. And it was cheaper to stay in Napoli there 4 days, 3 nights. Come home on the fourth day. I just walked around there. Been to Naples before, you know, the museum, Pompeii Museum, incredible. As I said, I was just watching. I don't know what I'm going on about. Sorry. It wasn't a documentary, and it was just like what you see on YouTube. But Maradona is everywhere. They love Maradona. We've got all the wall models, great players, but they love He's everywhere. Oh, I forget the name of the place we walked down. Fantastic place. Oh, overlooking the Bay of Naples. Fantastic. Some of the homes there, but not villas or anything, not houses or apartments. Should have seen them, so classy. I said, that's the way they should be built, like that. Beautiful. I forget the name of it. Went down a place called Via Orsini. Absolutely wonderful. Yep, that's it, Frank. see. Using track of things at the Hi Dad. Hi Dad. Hi Becky. That's Frank. Yeah, Kate Beckinsale. Kate Beckinsale, beautiful. And Kate Beckinsale, how can I put this? Is a great actress. I've seen her in, what did I see her in? She's with Hugh Jackman. What was it? Like medieval. Excuse me. It was a medieval sort of thing. Medieval. Oh, came to me then and went away. Hugh Jackman. And God, blimey, what's the name of it? Van Helsing. Van Helsing. That was a good film, actually. Hugh Jackman and Kate Beckinsale. Has anyone seen that, by the way? It's a cracking film, you know. Poignant as well. Anyone remember the Midnight Caller used to be in the 80s with Gary Cole? Radio host and stories about the callers. Used to love that back in the 80s, says he. I remember it, Gary Cole as well. Remember him? Never heard of him, do you? He just like died of death, unfortunately. He wasn't bad either. But I remember that, Ian. Yes, Ian, I love that Midnight Caller. Never released the series on DVD. Gutted. Yes, some legal wranglings. I think TW. I think TW. So never made it to the DVD or Blu-ray. They are all on YouTube, though. You can get anything on YouTube. But them films, some of them films on YouTube are dreadful. As I said, I watched Blackwater. Oh, blimey. The acting as well. Again now. Do you know when you see names and you never heard of it, never heard of it, never heard of it, never heard, don't watch them. Because you know that they're going to be absolute garbage. Cheers, Ian. We'll take a look on YouTube. The Midnight Caller. Richard Hudson, Rick, yeah. My prayers goes out to him and his family. Alan Ansel, get well soon. Yes. Kevin Campbell. Are you watching Spain versus Croatia today? Yeah, I'll watch that because I like Spain. Albeit I'm supporting the Azzurri. Italia, Forza Italia. That's who I'll be watching and supporting. And do us a favour, let me know what time it's on. Because I won't watch terrestrial television, you know. I will not watch it. I will not watch it. You might take off, piss off, but honestly, I will not watch it. So let me know. You're so wonderful, fantastic, and great chat, says Richard Hutchinson. You're so wonderful. Is that a film? Thank you for that anyway. Italy, Albania. I'm looking forward to watching Albania are a decent side. Italy in for a tough game, possibly. When? Let me know what time it is. Is it on tonight, today, tomorrow, Monday? Was it played last night? Whatever. So let me know, please. Got one. I've got that Alexa thing. That Francine got me. I've had it for a couple of years. I had to turn it off. Messages were coming through for piss off. I was always like flashing. Just turned it off. So I could have asked that. When's Italy and Albania, please, Alexa? Gary Rigby, I recommend a film called Treacle Jr. Treacle Jr. Okay. Mark Simons, Kind Hearts and Coronets, great film. Alec Guinness. And anything with Margaret Rutherford in. Miss Marple. Love them. Watch them all day long. There's a film. How about this for putting two great actors together? Margaret Rutherford and Orson Welles. You'd never think of comparing them. And it's one of the best films I've ever seen. The dialogue, unbelievable. And it's called Some Great Stars in it. Called The VIPs. Louis Jourdain, French actor. And Elizabeth Taylor, Richard Burton. Michael Hordern. There's loads of it. Maggie Smith. Wrong. And even Margaret Rutherford's real life husband was it. And he always played, never always, but he played in some of the Agatha Christie, Miss Marples with it. Margaret Rutherford and her husband. Margaret Rutherford. Brilliant. So get in there, Mark. Yep. Was the Lee Marvin film you were talking about, Hell on the Pacific? Yeah, that was a war one, wasn't it? No, it was. I mentioned it before, didn't I? It's gone again. It's Donovan's Reef. Donovan's Reef. Mr. Ian Mac. Olive eating a jar of pickled onions. What a memory from on the buses. I don't know. Some of the things we had to watch. We had to watch because they were the only things on. Couldn't stand him as well, Frank. Not a fan of Robin Ashworth. He appeared in Benedict. He's appeared in Benedict. Says Paul said, never even watched that either. Yeah, Kevin Campbell. Yeah. I like Stallone in the film. So did I, Paul. Daylight, yeah. That was a cracker. Getting noises in here. Noises. Yeah, Daylight's a good film. And what about Cliffhanger? Cliffhanger. What about that? Thought that was alright as well. Stallone. Frank, the Dead Zone was a Stephen King book, says TW. I like Stephen King. I do. I like it. Sorry, I meant, what did you show Alison Steadman on Bold Street? I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you. I am not telling you. I will never tell you. I'm like what do you call it? You know in them films, the Gestapo. I will never tell you anything, my friend. But I want you to tell me everything. I showed us something which was, when I show people, you go, wow. But I have to give a story that involves two countries, two cities. Sorry, Gary. But you gave me a kiss. Oh, Mamma mia. Come back, please. Come back to me. Alison, please, come back to me. Come back to Franco. You want me to show you something else as well? That's up there. Tulsa King is probably the best thing Sly has done in 20 years. Brilliant, Frank, says the Scottish pair. Everyone's going on about Kevin Campbell. I'm not. I'm not. One of the bosses. Get away from that. Sluter's gone from Big Mouth to the Invisible Man. Hey, Mac, I think JK is as words with Harvey Van Helsing. That's what I was trying to think of before, wasn't it? I nearly got it. Thank you, Mark, anyway. I'm going late down here, people. Frank, the way you address, says the Scottish Bear, Frank, the way you address your chat is a credit to you. It's superb. Thanks, Frank. It's like as if you're talking face to face. It's as if I've known you all my days. Brilliant. Oh, thank you, Bear. That's a very good compliment. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I thought I'd get with this, Hang on. Thank you, Scottish Bear. Just a layer on there. Italy is 8 p.m. tonight. I'll be watching that. Yep. I've got nothing in blue, by the way. The Azori got nothing in blue to sit in. Might have a blue face with the way they do you know what? Like my eating here is dreadful. And I got myself one of those, a throw. See, I have a literature class on a Wednesday morning. I went out freezing in here through the winter. And one of the ladies said, get yourself a throw. And she has a throw on it. You know, she picked it, she went like, there, I've got the road to Electra. And that'll keep you warm. So I got excuse me, I got myself one because the heating in here is absolutely ridiculous. It really is. It's pathetic. It doesn't heat. It doesn't heat at all. Got radiators everywhere, put it on. God bless, it costs a fortune, like, because everything's electric in my home. Anyway, but they didn't bloody work. And, the fellas came around and went, oh, yeah, we're going to fix all these stuff. I'm waiting. Still waiting. So I got myself, because I had one of those fires, looked fantastic. All black, and a big logs in it. And the little flame, flame coming out. Didn't heat up. Didn't heat. It was for show. It was for ambience. And I got rid of that. Just gave that away. And I bought myself, cost like 450 quid. Buy it. That throws out heat. Throws out heat. And it's good. So I thought, you know what, because I had to try and get out. And when I first moved in there years ago, he gave me a key. I said, what's that? He said, that's what you get your electricity with. I said, what do you mean you get your... Anyway, I had to go to shops and get the electric, buy it. So pay as you go. And I'm terrified in case it goes out. Like you've got frozen foods, you've got, like that's in your freezer side of the thing. And then you've got your ordinary fridge. Just imagine if that goes. So I've got to keep topping it up. And I couldn't. So, the fire itself, throw that on, it eats everything. And so I got the throw out again, throw dope. It was great. So, put it on. That's great. Watching the telly. So I was watching all the films, falling asleep as usual. I was watching a real trial. I don't know if anyone's seen it. And it was about a lad who threw his little boy on a treadmill. And he was found guilty of manslaughter. But he's gone to jail. Privileged kid he was. A lot of kids. He's a 31-year-old. Horrible fella. Horrible. But he's found guilty. He's in jail now. And they, prisoners apparently over there and anywhere kill a child. And his dad was a chief of police, ex. See, he was horrible as well. Telling lies in the witness box for a stupid murderous son. And the poor girl, you know, the mother, she was not his mother, but the boy's mother, broken hearted. But she's seen justice. Thanks, Norman, 8 o'clock tonight, the Azuri. You never see Leslie Ash acting her. No, she's destroyed her face. Don't know what that's all about. I really don't. All these pouting lips. Pathetic. The Fugitive, yeah. Good then. That was a good series. And he met a girl every week, didn't he? And they were all beautiful. Every one of them. David Jansen, unless you mean the film with see David Jansen and the Fugitive, good. Barry Morse was Lieutenant Gerard. Barry Morse, the English actor. But that was good, that series. And the film, that wasn't bad. But who stole the show was another great actor. So tell me who starred in The Fugitive, the two main stars. Based on a true story, that, you know, by the way. Anything with Liam Neeson is usually entertaining, especially the one where he refuses Ed Harris, his ex-mafia boss's own son, and is hunted by every man on its dog. Run all night. Very good film, that, Mark. Very good. I don't mind Leeson. I've seen him in Non-Stop, about an air marshal. That was good. Get that on YouTube, by the way, funny enough. I've seen that. I think his best film, though, was, besides Michael Collins, was The Grey. The Grey. Mary Stan. Mark Simons, Ed Harris usually were watching. Hiya, Frank. I'm Doug. Hi, Mary. I want to be left alone. You said that? I want to be left alone. Franco Calucci. Sounds like a great Italian centre half who plays alongside Baresi. And Yerrick calls me Baresi, because my real name is Calucci. Franco Domenico Calucci. Franco Domenico Calucci. Calucci. C-A-R-L-U-C-C-I. Calucci. Gary Rigby. It's okay, Frank. I know something on Bowl Street. Not many people know there have been Old brown, yes, on top of a door. For years, nobody ever know. I pointed out something. Yeah. Yeah. When you go and you look at oh, Gary, I'd love to show you. You'd be made up. You'd go, wow, just like Alison Steadman. Alison Steadman wanted to marry me afterwards. She said, will you marry me? And show me loads of other things. And I went, no, Alison, you've got to go and finish off this documentary you do. She said, all right, darling. I will love you forever. So I said, okay then. See you. It's a lot, Ali. Marish now. Scottish Bear is right. With this show, feels like being all in the same room. I interviewed through this. I interviewed Billy J. Kramer. Do you ever remember Billy J. Kramer from the Merseybeat era? Little children. Hey, ever remember him? And he lives in New York now. Anyway, we got a link. It was the radio. And when I was talking to him, it was very rare that he gave interviews. And Jason will tell you, Jason Pennington. And at the end, he thanked me. And then I came through as agent. And I said, I've just been interviewed, by some Liverpool broadcaster. He said, never felt so relaxed in all my life. It was just like sitting down, having a cup of tea with him, back in Liverpool. So we were mates. Yeah, come in, sit down, get a cup of tea. That's what he said. Norman says, I hope Darryl is doing well. He's looking after his little lad. It was his little lad's birthday the other day, on Thursday, little Austin. And he's not too good. The boy, so he's looking after Norman, he's looking after his lad. Sending you some sunshine. Here, everyone's in shorts and sandals, school's on holidays. It feels summer. Mary, I've got this bloody thing on. To keep her warm. Excuse me about this. I just jumped up, you see, before. I had no sleep. I agree, Mary, says Scottish Bear. It's lovely, that, 100%. Frank, I have nothing in blue except toilet roll. I like that. Oh, I like that. That's good. That's good. Paul Turner. Have you not had a chance to see Night Sky? I was looking for it. And I got it. What has happened? What has happened? There's three things that I went to watch. What was that? That Godzilla -1. Something happened. Got it. So I haven't had a chance. Night Skies. I put in Dark Skies. And it came up. Now I watched Dark Skies years ago. and it was a TV series, and they pulled the plug on it. They pulled the plug because it was about agents after this fella called Majestic, and there was a true thing called Majestic, and they still go today. And he pulled the plug out, pulled the plug on the series called Dark Skies, cracker film series. Really good. It's about this fella and his wife. Because I remember him, he gets this job, I'm at the Pentagon or wherever, Central Intelligence, and she's something or he's something, or but they go after him and his wife. She's got married as well. She goes on the run with him. Really good. But I'll get that. Then I got night. I went through things and night skies. So I said, "Oh, what's that? Something happened again." But I'll get it, Paul. I will. Have a look today now. Scottish Bear, between us, Monty Reds, Chris or me, usually cover all Frank sports shows to keep informed and enjoy the quality of contribution. So different from all other football channels on the net. Oh, thank you, Mary. Thank you. Leslie Ash went over. He was an arsehole. He abused her. No, they're not together. Lee Chapman, arsehole. He abused her. So I'm from Armley. I'm from Armley. That's his accent. From Armley. Where are you from? From Armley. Lee Chapman, Pratt. Anyone who hits a woman, hate them. And hate's not in my vocabulary, by the way. Just don't like anyone. You are so correct, Mary, my brother. My sister. My brother, I don't know. The Fugitive, Harrison Ford, Tommy Lee Jones, brilliant film, yes. Harrison Ford, Tommy Lee. And it was a good film, wasn't it? Scottish. You even know about the shoe, Frank. That's brilliant. I could show you something, a couple of things. It's next month now because we're trying to get rid of the stupid weather. I'm doing a coach tour in Liverpool. And I'll show you it. But you've got to go on the coach tour. We stop for lunch and that. And go there, show you. You'll be amazed. A Mamma Mia time. Mamma Mia. Honestly. When I was showing someone as well, I said, there was a fella in the shop. And he went, "Are you Frank Amos?" He said, "Are you Frank?" I went, "Yeah." He went, "God," he said, "Can I shake your hand?" I said, "Of course you can." And he said, "What's you showing up there?" I went, told him, and he went, and just shook his head. And called I think his wife, off the shop. It's you that. Twist on. There was I Frank and chat says Alex here. I had Adam. Hope you will. Hope you will. Yeah, everyone's been going on about it, Adam, unfortunately. We're heard of them all, aren't we? You know, we're all sick over Alan Hansen, seriously ill in hospital. Just thinking about Jockey. It's horrible when you hear of these deaths. There is, and it's hard to explain. You're trying to do something, and then something like that comes over you. Even like people who I knew just popping off, just popping off. Tell you a few stories, Tell you a few stories. In Bowl Street, so up at the top of Bowl Street, lived a fellow by the name of Paolo Ferranti. His parents were his parents were Italian, obviously. Paolo Ferranti. And the house is still there. But that's not what I'm showing. This is another thing. That has an Italian connection. What a show. And you go, wow. But Paolo Ferranti was Liverpool's greatest, wasn't a footballer, was Liverpool's greatest inventor. 73 inventions. 73. And with his inventions, he lit up half of London with electricity. He even made a switch. To turn on a light. Paolo. Bowl Street. Born in Bowl Street. Think about that. Think about that. Liverpool's greatest inventor. Made the grid, electricity grid, and a switch. Unbelievable. Frank, I need to go out. Great show. Thanks. off the head. Cheers, fella. Cheers, mate. I'll be finishing now anyway. Be finishing. Be off now, Frank. Thanks to all the info and chat. Free Assange, yes. Gaza, keep Liverpool free too. Scouse not English, eh? Have a good weekend. Get some rest. Take care of yourself. Thank you, Marie. Stop. And that's the Scottish person. Gotta go. So I'll go as well myself. And thanks for keeping me company this morning. At least we got through some films. I'll tell you what to watch before I leave. Anything. Oh, you can't get it. No, you can't get it on YouTube. Can you? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, it's called Bent. It's a cracking film. Carl Urban and Andy Garcia. It's good. It's really good. So try and catch a glimpse of that. Bent. Carl Urban, Andy Garcia. It's only a few years old, like, but at least you'll be able to watch a good film. TW, thank you so much, Frank. Another great pod. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. But everybody out there, thanks. And I'll see you all. I've got me history show. History show. I'm going to have a cup of tea now. I mean, get a shave. Wash me mouth head. When I get in the shower. I'm just going to relax. That's all I seem to be doing is sitting there on the couch watching. Anyway, I'll see you all I'll see you all on Tuesday football show, but I have a history show on a Monday, and hope to see you. Some of you on there. Be good that's there Monday. Have a good weekend, Frank, says Paul Turner. Don't forget to keep filling the hot water bottle. I've got that thing, honest. It's good. It's a throw. Got it. Fancy putting that on. Come on, Flaming June. Flaming June. We're in the middle of June. For God's sake. Gary, another great show. See you Monday night. Oh, thanks, Gary. Yep, at least I've got one looking in on Monday. Free to join, not freezing. Perishing. I'm perishing. Anyway, thank you, boys and girls, and see you all. Oh, can't wait for a cup of tea. Honestly, can't wait for a cup of tea. It's that breeze, Frank, it's perishing. I know. See, we're in the Arctic air. It's Arctic air. You're supposed to say Arctic. That's it, Get the sea. Arctic. We're in there and it's freezing. It's just that stream coming down from there. But the sun's hot, but the wind is freezing. As you said, Paul, perishing. Molto freddo. Molto freddo, as the Italians say. I was wondering about that Taylor Swift as well. She must have been freezing there. Must have been. I can't get this little dog. Where's that go? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Oh, that little arrow with this bloody mouth. But anyway, I'm going. Have a good weekend, everybody. Take care of yourselves. See you Monday, Tuesday. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Ci vediamo. Prossimo settimana. Lunedì. Lunedì. Work that one out. 8 ore. Lunedì. Sera. Ciao. Ciao, bello.